Sneako challenged you to a Zionism debate. We know there are two wolves inside of you. We need you to give in to the one that will obliterate. What? It's going to be cringe. He literally doesn't know anything. This guy's screaming at me, what does Islam have to do with politics? What am I even supposed to say to this guy? If he really wants to, I mean, we can, but it's just going to be cringe. And he tries so hard to farm and then cries when other people are farming him. Also, if you're going to get farmed off the question, what do you think the age of consent should be? Bro, maybe that's your fault that it's such a bountiful harvest. You say that debates with people who know nothing are great for you because you can dismantle people's worldviews in the Peter Boghossian video. Yeah, but it's like Sneako is like the king sophist. Like he's not even pretending to be in pursuit of truth or whatever. And he's on like the cringiest Muslim grift. Also, I wish that they could just accept. He doesn't even have good answers for the shit he talks about. Listen, here's what I would do. This is what I would do. If I was a devout Muslim, okay, this is what I would say. When somebody says, what's the age of consent? You know what I would say? I would say, it could be anywhere from 25 to 11, depending on how quickly the person develops. Some people develop very quickly. We know this, right? And I'm sure you've met 24, 25-year-olds who haven't even developed enough yet to even have sex, okay? In the West, we've decided that we've set the laws at anywhere from 16 to 18, which I think is about okay. But obviously, there are probably some people that are a little younger that could have sex. There are some people a little older that could have sex. They should wait to have sex. In the Quran, it doesn't specify a particular age of consent. It just leaves it up to whenever people develop, and that's up for the countries to set their ages. And I think that's perfectly fine. That would be like an okay answer. The reason why, I don't know if you could tell, the reason why I was asking him the question is because I knew he wouldn't give an answer because he's too stupid to know what the Quran even says about the age of consent, but he can't give a resolute answer because he's got a sip for Islam, and he thinks that part of Islam is defending the fact that Muhammad 9-year-old. So he can't give an answer. That's why I knew it was the ultimate short circuit question. But it was irritating because he's trying to pin XQC down on, can you give me like the definitive source of all meta-ethical truth, which XQC is not going to have a good answer for. But the irritating part is Sneako doesn't even know his own stupid book that he claims to follow religiously, metaphorically, or pun intended, religiously, because there's nothing religious about the way that he follows Islam. Like, God, he's so irritating. Okay, anyway. Sneako is scared of getting gotcha'd by you, so his knee-jerk reaction when asking questions is to squirm out of answering what we all expect his answer to be because he doesn't want to give you the satisfaction, even though it's a bullet you should bite. Yeah, I know, because he's a coward. That's what anything I say to him, I mean. He's very, very cowardly, and it's very annoying. Like, especially if you're going to do, like, a big Judeo-Christian... Islam counts as a Judeo-Christian religion, right? Because it's of the book, right? I don't know if I've ever heard that term before. Hold on. Or no, would you say Abrahamic religions? When you're talking about like the three religions of the book or whatever, are all three of those Judeo-Christian? Judeo-Christian can't simply mean just Judaism and Christianity. Why would you have a word that stupid? Judeo-Christian. Why not just say Judaism and Christianity? The term Judeo-Christian is used to group Christianity and Judaism together. What a cringe word. Okay. All right, I guess you're just calling it an Abrahamic religion then. Because the West was founded on Judeo-Christian morals? Yeah, but I feel like Islam has a kind of overlap. Like, I feel like all the three Abrahamic religions have a kind of overlap in terms of, like, moral values.
It's not an important conversation.
No, it's
why is he debating this nigga, bro? Like, I've seen Sneako debate this nigga, and it never went, like, well. Why is he debating? Why is he talking? Why is he debating him, bro?
What?
So far, every timestamp on this stream is Zest-related, gay-ass stream.
Like, no weird shit. I know everybody...
How do you have people, like... How are people still homophobic in these communities when you got people like Tyler, the Creator, okay? Come on. What the... Guys, let's get over it.
Jesse has some edgy ass shit, but like this nigga's like smart. Like I wouldn't debate this nigga.
What?
Like he too like.
It can't be that hard a concept to realize attraction like having a crush as a kid works the same way with gay people as straight.
That was a god-tier conversation to expose Sneako's lack of epistemology. Oh, I just hate the fake... If you're going to be a Muslim, like, just learn it. You're not doing anything else with your life. Like, just learn it. You don't even have to... You're surrounded by the whole world of Islam wants to embrace you and teach you. He's probably got... I bet he's got access to all of the best Muslim debaters online. That Muhammad Hijab guy and the Daniel Higi, whatever the dude. Like, all these guys would probably be frothing at the mouth to educate Sneako and to give him tips. But it can't just be, if you guys are listening, I don't know if they listen to me or not. If any of you Muslim dudes are listening, though, you can't just teach Sneako how to debate. He has to learn, like, the fundamental tenets of your religion. Have some faith in it. Like, this religion has existed for, like, 1,500 years. Like, trust that if you teach him the fundamentals and shit, he'll be able to eventually argue it. But, like, would you when you say apologetics, does that only refer to Christian stuff, or can you have like Muslim apologetics or like Jewish apologetics? Apologetics is the religious system of defending religious doctrines through systematic argumentation and discourse. Because I've heard apologetics in reference to Christianity. Can you have, it does refer to all religions? Okay, yeah. Like, apologetics is hard, but, okay? And oh my God, aren't we lucky? Aren't we lucky, okay? Apologetics is hard, but you're not going to stumble across a single new argument ever. Because people have debated these religions for centuries, okay? Technically not millennia for Islam, okay? For centuries. So you can literally look up apologetics, you can look at discourse, you can read a book, you can read dialectics between probably theocratic Islamic leaders and other leaders. You can read all this. Like, you can do this, okay? Islam is 1,500 years old. Yeah, wait, isn't a millennium 1,000 years? Millennium. Why? No. Yeah. Millennia. Isn't millennia the, millennia, isn't that the plural? Millennia. Oh, millenniums? 1.1k years would be millennia. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, just read through. You could probably, I bet we could even Google, like, Muslim apologetics. 10 points for Christians to consider. There's going to be so much of it. Just learn. There's no excuse not to. If this is going to be your main grift, at least learn it. Oh my God. I just realized, do you know how Sneako is? There's only one thing worse to a militant Muslim than a non-Muslim. And that's an ex-Muslim. Oh no. Oh I think the mic volume issue is because some people use earbuds. With my overseer, I can run the stream at 20% volume, but earbuds almost need a volume booster. So it's probably, no, I don't believe you. We're not doing this anymore. I'm banning people that complain about the volume. You have hearing problems. I'll check. I've got AirPods. Hold on. Let's listen. I'm going to listen on my earbuds. Let's check. Can I hear this? Is it loud enough? Let's find out. Okay. Even when I'm in like kind of mumbling, my volume's at like, it's higher. It's at like 60%. I'm at 50% on my AirPods. It's a little quiet at 50%, but I can hear it perfectly clear. Like, this is totally fine. Please check with AirPods on Android. Kill yourself. Shut the f up. You got, dude, it happened. I just want to point out that the thing that I said would happen did happen, okay? And it's what I complained about. I copied these complaints from other devs, to be fair. But it's what I complained about like 5-10 years ago, that having individual volume controls on every thing. So having individual volume controls on Discord, having the ability to mute individual windows, having the ability to change my volume like right here on the player here, and then having the ability to change my volume here, and then having an inbuilt volume mixer here. It's too much. It's way too much shit. It's way too much volume controls everywhere. So now all the volumes across all of the internet are completely, but that's okay because you can change all the 50 million different individual volumes you have. Some of you have volume controls on your headphones. You may be plugged into things with volume controls. Fuck. You got volume controls on your speakers. I hate all of you.